Hi, I'm Tim Roble, and welcome to another episode of Adventure Athlete. I always tell you I'm going to do things real and raw, so I'm at the end of a fabrication day. I haven't even looked at myself. I know I'm wrecked, burnt, bleeding, but happy, passionate about finishing this project. Let's talk about Fab Day number 2 first, and then I'll go back to what I did yesterday. So today I started fresh on these seats. I cut those rails. I bolted those into the original place, and then I have set this seat back. I got the harnesses in. I used a heat gun to go ahead and heat all of that up. I figured out now that those two things separate, so side B will be a lot easier than this side. And then coming into here, we open this up. I got this all framed in, so this will be a piece of plywood level with all of this. This structure that we see up here is the bed. I have that kind of on a friction fit over here. And I'll pop that down. Mounted the bed low, and it's going to have some posts coming off of it that will fold up. Thought process is like when you're going to go down the road, I'll probably fold this up if I have a bicycle or something in the back. So the bed lays out here. I'm planning on an 8 to 10 inch mattress. It's a full size. This will be decked with a piece of plywood, and then a foam mattress with memory foam on the top of that. The Can-Am harnesses I have mounted and set up. You can see back here there is a linear actuator. That's what there's going to be 4 of those that will take the roof and take the roof up 30 inches. So I have that all kind of mocked up. So side B, which is the passenger side, will be done similar to this, but not exactly. Real close, but for the linear actuator to mount and to push the roof up for hard sides on the top. But getting all of this set up and getting this to fold in the place that I wanted it kind of works out good. I'll put a strap to hold things in place. You got to remember you're going to have a big mattress here, so it's not going to go all the way flat. Yesterday, which was day 1, I came out and started hammering down on the ramp. I have moved the wall in, and that's going to kind of give a little privacy for the bathroom. And then the bed being down. Let's put the bed down and just show you a little bit what that's going to look like. So you can see that kind of takes up just about half of the vehicle. That'll be the day bed, and then up top is going to be another full-size bed. So this could sleep 4 people. I'm pushing to sleep 1 or 2. Tomorrow I will start working on bolting this other little seat together. And that's just a pretty simple install compared to this one. And then I will frame out all of this here to match that side, and then another cover will go here. Got the Renogy Rover 100 to mount down here, and then the Snowmaster and everything is going to go up here, so I'm going to get all that lined up. Starting on that in the morning, so I have all this stuff affixed and kind of getting some of this stuff out of the way. I have made a decision. I'm going to do my best to make this 22-gallon water tank fit right down here in that blank space. So I'll frame all that up and set that up with some insulation and everything. For the most part, I do warm weather camping. My lowest was 22 degrees last year, so that may become an issue. We'll see how everything goes, but I am going to put insulation on that and see what happens. For the winches, I'm just going to use the winches now primarily for the spare tire mounts. Spare tires are going to be able to be winched down, and if you haven't been following the series, they are on a spindle. They are the lowest part of the departure angle, so it just works as a giant caster. Once again, kind of my trademark on everything I do. But being that the ramp is so small, it's just going to come down by hand, 2 deadbolts, and then it's going to come down on cables. And it'll be probably a resting height of about maybe 12 to 18 inches. I'll see what actually looks good and it's easy to step up on. And then I'll run a maybe another little flip out piece on hinges for a motorcycle to go up or for an easier walk up. But I just thought that step would be nice. And I'm going to probably work on that in the morning. I just have this tacked in place, so I'll have to cut those tacks and then do a finish weld out and sand on this to get ready to do the sheeting. But things are moving really good now. I figure it's Tuesday, end of work day. I figure by the end of Friday, I should have everything inside laid out and starting to work on where I'm going to do these linear actuators in the back, which I have a pretty good idea where that's going to go. Then I just frame out the outside, and I'll have the shell that moves up, of course, with the flip-up panels inside for a hard side camper. Maybe a little complicated, but like I said, I'm super passionate right now, and I'm pushing. I feel great. I've been getting up every morning and doing a 2.5 to 3 mile walk/run with the dogs, try to get some energy out of them. Absolutely enjoying all of that. See a lot of stuff out here that is kind of staging. I've sold a lot. The press is gone. I sold my notcher. I sold that little mini lathe. Did a really good week last week. I still have this for sale and the Everlast TIG. But we'll see. I don't have to sell anything, but I just want to liquidate things and be down to a vehicle and other things to go out and do cool things. So I'm really pushing on this now. I'm starting to do 10, 12-hour days. I wanted to wait till it got hot and miserable so I could get out here and just suffer a little bit and get through the process. But I'm enjoying it. As you can tell by my passion right now, I'm happy. I'm beat up. Burned, bleeding, but that's part of the process, unfortunately. But we'll get through it, and I can actually see the final product now in my head. So that's got me super stoked to keep pushing hard now. So got another month to go before we go to Newport Dunes. So I'm going to say I'm going to have this operational, meaning I'm driving down the street by then. And when I get back, there's always, I'm still working on Oscar Mike. There's always something to do. I have been doing a little bit of consulting with builds. People wanting to do very simplistic builds, very simple water stations, very simple power stations, a very simple place to sleep and cook, like backpack type meals. So if you need any of that type of information, hit me up. I'm doing it right now free of charge to just trying to gather information on what I can help people with in the future. That's going to be it for now. Once again, I appreciate each and every one of you guys for taking your time out of the day to watch. If you haven't liked and subscribed, could you please? Got a lot more coming on the channel. As you can tell, I got the Electric Motion XR right there that's all set up and ready to go. Got that with the trials tires on it now because I'm kind of looking at that bike as a little bit more of a long travel trials bike. Stark Varg, more to come on that. You know, it's kind of one of those things that I got these bikes when we're going into 100 and 110 degree weather. So I figured it'd be better just to be under the shade and knock this out and get this knocked out and go down the road. I have had a couple people hit me up in offers, and I'm at 40K this last week. Close the business this week. Price is going up to 46K because we're making progress. And in the end, I see this being a $125,000 to $150,000 vehicle, but there's a lot of work to do between now and then. But awesome platform. I'm stoked. And if it doesn't sell, I don't care. That's okay with me. I'll keep it because it's super awesome. Anyway, that's going to be it for now. I'm Tim Roble, and I'll catch you guys here next time.